When I first started studying for the A+, I had no idea it would completely change my career. It took me 6 months and 3 attempts and a lot of frustration, but it opened the door to my first IT job. If it can do that for me, it can do that for you too. Hello everyone, my name is Aaron the Sloth. Welcome to the Level Up series. If you're working toward a certification or leveling up your IT or cybersecurity career, you're in the right place. Let's lock in and dive right into the video. Today, we're kicking off the A Plus series by answering one simple question. Who is the A Plus certification for? And the short answer is people just like you and people like me whenever I first started in my career. The CompTIA A Plus is an entry-level certification that covers hardware, networking, operating systems, troubleshooting, and security. Now, the one thing that you need to know is that it's actually split into two core exams, and together they give you the foundation that you need for help desk and support roles. Now, those two cores that I was talking about with the CompTIA, your core one is your hardware, networking, mobile devices, virtualization, and troubleshooting. Core two goes over operating systems, security, software troubleshooting, and operational procedures. You need to know these for the exam. Now, when I first started in IT, I really didn't know jack about computers. I thought I did. Heck, I didn't even build my first computer until I was 1 to 2 years into my career. And like I said, it took me 3 tries to pass the core one, and it actually only took me 1 try to pass the core two. Another thing worth noting about the A plus is that you've got 90 minutes per exam. You can get up to 90 questions, and it's a mix of multiple choice, drag and drop, and performance-based simulations. Usually the way that people approach the CompTIA A plus is by taking the core 1 exam and then you take your core 2. Core 2 usually feels a lot easier once you get a feel for how CompTIA structures their questions and how they want you to answer them. So, who is A plus for? It's for beginners. It's for career changers. It's for students, anybody who wants to break in IT, but they don't really know where to start. Now, the thing about IT, you don't need a degree, you don't need experience, you just need a willingness to learn. Back when I took the A plus, it was the 901 and 902 versions. I think now they have it at the 1101 and 1102 with the 1201, 1202 on their way. CompTIA likes to redeploy their exams every 3 years. So every 3 years, you've got new content. You don't need to renew your certification until that 3 year time period is up, or you can get a superseding certification. For example, if you got your A plus and then you got your Network Plus certification would automatically renew your A plus. And seriously, that test was a grind. I didn't know anything. I didn't know my ass from my elbow when it came to these IT concepts. Like I said, I thought I did, but yeah, it was a lot to learn. And it was a very humbling experience, let me tell you. The experience really did teach me that you don't have to be perfect to start a career in IT. You just have to keep trying. Once I got my A plus, I landed my first IT job at US Bank as a help desk specialist, supporting their ATMs. Not exactly the help desk role that I imagined, but it was a foot in the door. Customers would call in furious because ATM shut down and stole their money, and then I would dispatch a technician, do my best to de-escalate the situation, and deal with all the drama that comes with a broken ATM. Like I said, those were some very interesting conversations. It did teach me how technology impacts real people, and it all started because I had my A plus certification. Also, before that role, I had just completed my associate's degree and went on to work on my bachelor's of IT at WGU while I was working for US Bank. And seriously, the A plus was what sparked it all. Now, you're probably watching this and thinking, Aaron, I don't know anything about IT just yet. That's where the IT Fundamentals certification comes in, or the CompTIA ITF Plus. Now, the ITF Plus is designed for absolute beginners. It covers your basic terminology, simple computer hardware concepts, and what different parts of a computer actually do. Think of the ITF Plus as like a tutorial before the main part of the game. It's not required, but if the A Plus feels intimidating, ITF is a great warm-up. Another popular starting point is the Google IT Support certificate, and You can kind of look at this as a very structured online course with videos, labs, and hands-on exercises. The key difference here is that the Google IT support is a training program. The A plus is a certification exam. Google will teach you the skills, whereas the A plus proves that you have those skills already. And a lot of people do both. Google IT support is great for learning, and A plus is great to have as a credential. So, which one should you choose? Um, I say do the ITF plus if you're brand new to technology, Google IT support if you want that structured learning path. And just note that the A plus is a recognized credential for IT support, for help desk support, service desk technicians, entry level IT roles. No matter which path you take, the A plus is still the gold standard for entry level IT. In this level up series, we're going to walk through the A plus step by step: hardware, networking, troubleshooting, operating systems, security, real world labs. By the end of the series, you'll have the knowledge and confidence to take that exam and start your IT career. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep building your skills, keep leveling up, and I'll see you in the next episode.